Hello people, it's Blitz here. Welcome back to part 4 of Rollercoaster Tycoon World. It's Pirate Cove. I just noticed a new bug. It's a new patch. I know they said it fixed paths, but it seems to have made the grass grow through the paths. I've noticed it quite a few places. I've noticed it now with the path in one way being fixed. You can just delete the section, put another section back in, make life easy. But sometimes you've got to dig up half the damn path to fix a 30-second problem. Yeah, so far we've been lucky. Now it's a quick fix. I did notice one other thing, which I thought was quite funny in a way. Lag spike. If you delete a path with people on it, so usually you get some game. Well, even in this, I think in the beginning, people would just turn around or just carry on walking on the grass until they got to the end, and then they seem to just disappear completely from the park. I'm just looking around for new things to do. Well, I want to get this terraforming done from the main hill. I want to get the rocks done, get the water in. Well, actually, before I do the water, I do want to put another ride in, another coaster on the hill, and some more rides. So we'll sort that out all before we get the water in. I think about changing this end of the hill. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do there yet. And I said I based this park on one I've done before. I think I spaced it out as well too long, or I had something else on there with it. So there's a lot of space on top of the hill doing nothing. So I'm thinking about possibly turning out the Typhoon round. Yeah, so I'm thinking about turning the Typhoon round, probably adding some shops there, as well as the Typhoon or a roller coaster. Not made my mind up yet. I'll work it out as time comes on. So I'll be 3 roller coasters, possibly, or just the 2 with some shops on the main hill. Still get the old laggy spike, as you can see. Now I did notice when I was making this earlier on, here I'm thinking about increasing the lake, so having a lake here both sides of the castle. I think it might look a lot better. Okay, I'm not making mine up yet. We'll see. I'm finishing a couple of those patches. I think it looks a bit dull, like dark green in there. Then you get the old trees and plants around the outside, they brighten up. We'll see. What I did notice, one thing, when I've done the water, I should have learnt really from when I've done Loch Ness. I should have made the water deeper, with the rocks lower. I've got these nice big islands, so they stick out a lot. But the obviously water only goes to a certain height, and it will find the lowest point somewhere, and it says that's it, I'm not going any higher here. Made a bit of a mistake there, to make sure I don't do that again. on the next, not on the next plan. Yeah, more lag. Keep getting those laggy spikes. Let's check in. I'm going to make the second coaster. Just make sure we don't pick the same one. Same type, I should say. Do a sci-fi one here. So as I said before, I want to mix up the themes as much as possible. I was just thinking about, okay, just put one already made in. Funny because I do realise how small the ones are pre-made already. Every time I make one, I will see it be twice the size of that. No, decided to make my own. It's a stand-up coaster this time. Still got this side of the hill. This way we get the people coming up from the shops or from the ride. Going from the shops to the ride or ride to the shop. I mean, think of it. I mean, all the parts I've made, except for the ones I made in the beginning, I never ever use a pre-made coaster. I just want to, even though my coasters are probably not as even good or exciting as the pre-made ones, I just like the coasters to go where I want them to go. I don't really plan it on, okay, let's try and make the coaster do this. Okay, I've got a bridge there, I'm going to go under the bridge, go around this hill, and that's how I make them. I don't really think about, okay, let's try and make it the most exciting, disastrous coaster that we can scare everybody the hell out of. I'll just make them up really just to make it look good in the park. Yeah, I just had a thought about doing a UGC coaster, but I want a sci-fi one, and I don't believe, I've not seen any UGC buildings for sci-fi on Steam yet, so we have to wait. We've seen obviously they got Panda's done Adventure, done Western, not sci-fi. I suppose he will do a sci-fi since that's the only one missing. But I do like the standard sci-fi base. I have to say, it's a lot better than the shops. I don't like the shops that much. They're a bit boring to look at, but that's just me. Now what we do, we swoop it. We come down. We put I can't think what it is. Where it comes back on itself. Must be loop and comes back on itself. That's if they got it on this coaster. Can't remember now. Not bad looking. Yeah, one of these. I do like the one. It's not on this coaster. I've never noticed it. It's like a double loop. Comes back on itself. Or it crosses over itself on a loop. It's like the what you call a snake thing. The cobra head. But like two of them crossing over. But it's good. Then what we'll do is shoot off around the back here. Looks quite good. One's got enough speed. Yeah, you put a corkscrew in, or the herring one, whatever's the easiest to go in. Try and get the right direction. Let's give it a test run. This time we're going to use a boost. I've never actually used a boost. All the coasters I've made, well, say boost. Use the booster where you go around the rings. It's too slow, but I've never used a boost to actually start the coaster off. Certainly got some speed. I'll have to do that more often. So far so good. Cracked with the pipes. I think we lost my arms and legs. And if we ain't lost our arms and legs, we have now. Perfect. Now I don't know if you notice, so I'll give you a hint. When you actually complete your coaster, those rails, what were in the way, will move out of the way. But I only do it. I don't know why. I only do it at the end. Sometimes they don't move, but I have found a way around it. If you actually go to the one that's in the way, you stick a tree or a rock at the base of it, and then it will remove it out of the way. What we do a bit of a figure eight, come round and go over the top of the coaster, through the other coaster, then swing round to the end. But that looked quite cool. Is that too big or too small? I wish I'd changed that auto button to so when you clicked it, instead of it sort of like moving the camera everywhere, when you go over it accidentally, it automatically moves the camera to another position. I've got to admit, now they've actually altered the camera mode on the coaster building, it ain't so much better. The camera no longer follows the ground. It's like the free roam camera you use on the screenshots. So regardless if you're up against a hill or a mountainside or any other object, the camera doesn't move. It just basically puts you inside of the hill. Right, if we swing over the top of the other coaster. Now I can't remember in RC3. I'm not about to actually put it on. I've not played it for God knows how many years. Is it possible to have two tracks side by side on the same coaster? If it is, I'll have to put it on the forums to say, well, we should have that in here as well. So like they're racing each other, red versus blue. I think that'd be quite good. It's looking good. Oh, lost me limbs again. Around the figure eight. Oh, we have to put a few banks on that. So far so good. Oh, slow down. Looks like I need another boost. Fly around. Fly this coaster. Yeah, we definitely need a boost in there. We're getting a bit too slow now. And we'll just finish off. That's about, yeah, perfect. Try and make it a little bit smoother. Nice banking. Now, I know these are supposed to help the G-force, but I've got to admit, I've not really noticed. On the ratings, it still comes out the same every time I do it. Now, no, it's not final yet, and they're still tweaking the G-force physics on it. Looking at that, looks like a bit out of shape. But, well, that's the way it's on the twist, so we'll leave it as it is. And just checking away, I don't know with the post, but as I said, I usually alter themselves automatically once you're completed. Yeah, I think we should have another twist at the end, otherwise it'll be a long, straight, boring run otherwise to the end. Don't want nothing like that, do we? We don't do boring. How's that looking? Slightly to the left, I think. Yeah, that's looking good. Let me just do the auto fill at the end. Put some brakes in. Hopefully solves the problem. No, I don't think that looks too bad really. It's nice and big. There goes the car. We get round in one piece. Don't forget to put the boost in. Let's go back and have another look. Now is it going to stop or are we going to crash out? Looks good. Oh, we're going to pass. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Right, now we've got the boost in, because we missed it. No. Can you press the other test button? Right, let's see how it looks. Maybe we should do 1/500 fleet. Could be good. That's a lot better. Lot better. Oh, I've definitely gone too fast now. Is that boost for you? Put some brakes in. Would it work, or are we going to be unlucky again? So far so good. Should press the speed up button. It goes fast, but sometimes it don't look like it's going like 5 miles an hour. We're going to get a yes or we're going to get a no? Yes, victory. Right, let's have a look then. Find a look. What we get the old colour on it. That piece of bad coaster. I've had worse. I did make a real twisty one. I was testing a map. I made a bridge over water just to see what I could do a coaster, and I had 3 rings go round the bridge, and in the ring I also added a corkscrew. So you was like walking on the bridge, looking up, so the coaster go around you, on the corkscrew as well as the rings. It's quite good to look at. Unfortunately, you can't. I could have saved it as a blueprint, but it was designed to go around a Pacific bridge, and it just wouldn't. You can't build a bridge through the coaster as such. So it's like one of those coasters you have to build specifically in a certain location. We should do that. I mean, on another park. I should do it again. And I should get out the blueprint. Well, in my memory, as such, and try and do it again. That's 3 colours. I'm not sure with the yellow. I might have to get rid of the yellow. I'm not sure if the yellow goes for sci-fi. I'll have to change it to black or dark grey. So far so good. Let's get the path in. So the pathing is not perfect. It's a lot better. It's not perfect. According to the live stream I was watching last night, I said what the problem they've got now. You can make paths. If you made a nice long path or a round path, you can make nodes paths across each other, no problem at all. But I said when you put a shop in. It goes a bit nutty. They've not solved that problem yet. That's why they've got a problem here. Just too close to a shop. He just wants to go to the shop spot. But these things will be worked out. So it's a lot better than what it was a few weeks ago. I've got to remember now, I can use the modify tool, change the colour on the fly. So if I would have done this that part of the path a few days ago, that would have wanted to snap to the other part. So I've got the wrong colour here. I've got added the modify tool. Only thing is it doesn't, as I explained, you see I'm doing here. Yeah, only it does the section by section. The way the path system is worked at the moment, even though we made one long loop path as such, it doesn't count it as alright completed. It makes it one. It says you put down a section here, section there, section there as a join up. So now you want to modify it. You got to modify each section you laid down. That is another thing I'll working on, but it's not quite there yet. Okay, I'm going to leave it there, and I'll see you in the next part 5. Blitz out. That is all.